What up, guys? Today we have a question from Senju, who recently competed against an opponent at a competition. This guy he's beaten before in the past pretty decisively. Well, this time at this competition recently, he barely beat this guy. He beat him on a judge's decision, razor thin. And at the end of the day, Senju says that he doesn't feel like he actually won the match, and he feels kind of gross about it, right? He's like, I didn't really win this match. And so his message and his question to me is, how do I deal with these feelings of I didn't deserve to win? So he doesn't feel like he deserved to win because he says it's eating him up inside right now, and he wants to know what I would do. So brother, thank you for the question. So check this out. If you compete long enough, you will have periodically these almost like rivals, these people that you will, battle in competition more than once. And you will probably find that there will be this back and forth dance that you guys will do, right? So again, you've beaten this guy decisively in the past. Fantastic. Well, you better believe that this guy is studying the match that he lost, figuring out what he did wrong against you, and you better believe he's watching your match too and figuring out what you're doing so that he can try to beat you next time. So it only makes sense that the game is going to get a little bit closer this time. And then now it's on you to improve, or he'll keep catching up to you, right? Again, it's a great story, but my buddy Jacob Couch, he just won at the time of recording this, just won the East Coast Trials, all submissions. He had a tough West Coast Trials back in 22. Didn't look his best, didn't perform, I think, up to the level that we all thought he would, but he came out this time and just smashed everyone, right? Looked great. And in the finals that he had, he went up against a guy named Elder Cruz, a very tough competitor in his own right, and they went against each other. Elder Cruz has 3 wins against Jacob, right? And then Jacob this time submitted him. Now, why did that happen? Because Jacob was studying, adjusting his game, getting ready for that match because he knew it was going to happen again. Right? These guys have battled out multiple times already and improving from that, right? He had a negative situation, made some adjustments, improved from it. Now he's better because of it, right? He made his game better. And I guarantee you these guys will face each other again, and they'll probably do this back and forth dance for years to come, right? I remember seeing this very early in jiu-jitsu when I first started, and I'm watching guys like Shanji, Marcelo, Jacare, Hadra Gracie, all these guys. And these different guys would face different people, and on any given day, these guys are all so close, one could beat the other. It's just one mistake. And so again, this is going to happen to you. It's okay. Now, here's the thing to think about. It's not really what happens to you. It's how you respond to it that's important, right? Now, again, I know that's super cliche to say. It's plastered all over social media, posts and stuff everywhere. But the thing is with jiu-jitsu, we get a chance to practice it. We get a chance to actually practice the virtue of resilience on the mats, right? We don't have to just talk about it. We can actually do something with it. And so this is your chance to do it, right? You have something where you don't feel great about it. You don't feel like you really won the match. It's a negative thing. It doesn't feel good. Well, that's fine. But what really matters at this point is, what are you going to do with that, right? What are you going to do with that negative feeling? Are you going to let it sit there and just make you feel mopey? Or are you going to say, okay, I feel like crap about this. Let me watch my match with this guy. What did I do wrong? What could I have done better? Was it a strategy thing? Was it I wasn't in good of shape that I need to get my cardio back up? Maybe I need to drill more to sharpen up my moves. Whatever it is, that's where you need to move to. You need to move to this place to allow that negative feeling to push you forward and make you improve. A really cool book, a good book, right here, on this idea of how you respond being so important. This one was a game changer for me, and I think for a lot of people, is A Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. Jewish guy, was in a Nazi concentration camp, experienced all this horrific stuff that I don't think any of us can really comprehend because we've never been in that sort of situation. And again, separated from his wife, separated from his family, the whole thing. And even in the midst of all that, he still found purpose, and he still found a really positive way, I think the best way that you could possibly respond in that situation to it. And again, for me, this was a game changer for that specific reason, right? That resilience. Bad things are going to happen. Life's unfair, right? But again, it's the way that we respond to it that matters. And again, this is good for our competition. This is good for our jiu-jitsu, but again, it's practice for when we get off the mats as well. And so again, if you want a good book to read, that's a recommendation from me. But again, going back to you, you feel icky about not doing so well, not performing up to the expectation that you have for yourself. Happens to all of us. What are you going to do with it? That's what really matters, bro. So again, learn from the experience, use that negative feeling that you have to study and improve and make yourself better. And that's it. So hopefully that helps you out, Senju. Thanks for the question. I'll talk to you guys next time.